Hey everyone, I'm basically done editing this video now, and before the video starts, I just want to go ahead and say that, yes, I am aware of the trailer for this game, which is actually coming out, if not, has already come out by the time this video's up. I'm going to try and get it up before 4 PM today, but whatever. So, yes, I'm aware of the trailer, and if it's already out at the time, this video is basically redundant, but I needed an upload this week, so yeah, enjoy me brutally dissecting these screenshots. Enjoy. He's back.
I'm back!
You're right, lads, Dan here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of DJB Chat, the completely unscripted show where I talk anything and everything gaming related. So, yeah, 2 episodes of DJB Chat in a row, right? I'm crazy. Am I insane? Maybe. I don't know. What's happened is
There's been leaks of a new Crash Bandicoot game that's coming soon.
I feel like I need to talk about it, so here we are again. So, the Crash game in question, which was leaked, is called Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. And it looks like they're completely throwing Wrath of Cortex out of the window for that, because that originally had the title of Crash 4. And if they are doing it like that, thank God. That game was literally the start of Crash's mediocre downfall, except for Twin Sanity.
That game was pretty good.
But then, after that, it was just... So, apart from, I think it was a Hungarian website which rated the game and accidentally leaked its cover art, which does look pretty damn good when you have a look at it. But also, a couple of days later, which at the time of recording this video is yesterday, a couple of screenshots of, by the looks of it, a trailer has come out. And, of course, because this is a leak, a 4chan leak, it's, the pictures aren't exactly the best quality in the world. Oh yeah, and also, Sony apparently sent out a bunch of, it was probably Sony or Toys for Bob, or apparently the people behind this new game, have sent out jigsaws to a bunch of people. I'll put someone's Instagram feed up here of them when they actually have the thing, if I can find one, and I'll put credit underneath it. So yeah, cheers, whoever that was. And it contains a jigsaw puzzle which has a mask. And what game series do we know where some of the prominent characters are masks? Let's have a look at the screenshots, shall we? Let's go through them all one by one. There is 9 screenshots altogether, and we're going to have a little look, are we? So, let's begin. Okay, so the first screenshot we have here is, by the looks of it, the Crash render. Of course, I have the screenshots in front of me because I actually need to talk about them, don't I? But it looks like it is the Crash render from this game, and oh my god, this is a massive leap from how he used to look in N-Sane Trilogy, isn't it? I mean, if you ask me, he looks more like he does in the Crash mobile game which came out recently, the Auto Runner. I can't play it, my phone's not new enough. Sucks. But it looks like a more HD version of that, I think, and it's probably during one of the cutscenes because, well, I mean, maybe, I'm assuming so. It might not be, for all I know, it's probably not, but it looks like it's during one of the cutscenes or something. He's like just looking around and being himself, I guess, and it does look really good. We had the N-Sane Crash, and now we have, like, the new generation of Crash, you know, past Nitro Fuel and all that. That game was ruined by microtransactions, wasn't it, Activision? Alright, so the next screenshot we have here appears to be Dr. Neo Cortex, and he, of course, has been given a new redesign, just like Crash has, and he looks a lot like he does in Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant, which, for the most part, isn't really a compliment, because, think about it, Mind Over Mutant was the game which essentially killed Crash for, what, nearly 10 years? 10, 12 years? So, but it's fine. It's fine. He's here, he's looking good, looking as devious as ever. It seems to be pressing some kind of button, most likely in a cutscene again, and it's just like how I've been saying with Crash, he does look really good. Granted, using the N-Sane models would have done just fine, but no, Toys for Bob, because of course it's not Vicarious Visions or who made Nitro Fueled? I can't remember. It's not like what they've done, essentially just using those models, which are essentially HD versions of the polygonal Crash back here. They've just completely remade them. This is how you do it, Mind Over Mutant. This is how you make a good new Crash design, and well, not just Crash, but Cortex, and I'm going to assume Coco's in this game as well, because of screenshots I'm going to show you soon. But this is how you do it. Alright, so the next screenshot we have here appears to be taking place in some sort of gameplay, because it appears to be riding the jet board. Crash appears to be on the jet board from Crash 2 or 3. It was probably 2, I think. Or it might have been 3. I can't remember. I should know this. I should know this, but my mind just completely escapes me. But it looks like he's riding down a river on the jet board, collecting Wumpa fruits and avoiding the newly designed Nitro crates, which don't just say Nitro on them, they just say N. Because
N for Nitro.
I was going somewhere with this. But, you know, this appears to be what the gameplay is going to look like, and it does, in fact, look really good. And by the looks of it, it's sticking with the hallway style, which the Crash games are popular for. And this, there's nothing else to say. It just looks really good, and I can't. It just looks good. And the next screenshot we have here appears to be Crash wearing some kind of armor, or it might be armor, might be a new power-up, might be, I don't know, skin or something. I don't know, it might be. And I don't really know what to think about this. I mean, is this going to be a new power-up for Crash? Will he be given special abilities from this? Will this only be in certain levels, like, you know, the rocket board, the jetpacks, the bloody polar, or something like that? Will they only be in certain levels? Will it be a power-up? We don't know. And this is just, obviously this is going to be something new for the game, which I don't know. I mean, by the looks of the box art, we see a bunch of, well, I'm going to assume new masks. Maybe if you collect these masks, it gives you these abilities, like these new armors, which gives you new abilities, like, I don't know, a high jump, or you do more damage when you attack, things like that. I'm hoping it's something like that. It might be pretty good. I think the masks might actually be a substitute for the collectible power-ups when you defeat bosses. It might be something like that. I might have cracked some kind of code here, but you never know. Yeah, next up, it's like I'm saying, we have the mask that was in the Jigsaw, which was given to a few people. This is the same mask that was in that little puzzle. Something I was going to bring up in the last screenshot. The design of this mask, like the outskirts, like the this little head bit, looks awfully similar to the armor which Crash is wearing. It might just have some kind of correlation, so might be using the masks to get a new power or a new ability or an extra bloody hit point at the very least. Like, I'm not sure, but if it has some kind of correlation to how Crash looks and how Crash plays, then that could be something. In fact, the screenshot which I'm looking at now, and the screenshot which is obviously up here, well, it might be up here, I might have shifted it in the editing by this point, but this looks like some kind of, congratulations, you found this mask kind of screen. You know, it's got the glowing bits around it, which, you know, is usually what games do. They show you what you have, and it's got the glowing bits around it, and that's like, you've collected it. Well done. Okay, so the next one we have is most likely during gameplay once again, and by the looks of it, you get to play as Cortex, which I might be 100% wrong here, and I'm going to get called an idiot, but if I remember right, the last time you were able to play as Cortex in a mainline Crash game was Twinsanity. And this is great, the fact how they're bringing him back as a playable character. By the looks of it, at least, this might be another cutscene. Doesn't look like it. So he's in a lava level. He's on some kind of thing with a little purple glowing thing. Is that? Hang on, let me get a close look at that. Is that? No. I thought it was like that was a power crystal, but it's not. It might be that Cortex can be played as, and he can interact with technology, which is like this lift-looking thing. so it might be that you play as Crash, Cortex, and Coco, and they each have different abilities which they can incorporate in the game. Like Crash is just, you know, standard Crash platforming. He can use the masks, and he's spinning around, and he does that. I don't know. Maybe. And Cortex has the technology. He can, I don't know, in Twinsanity he had a gun. He could shoot his laser gun. He can activate some levers and switches, computers, things like that. And Coco could be just Crash again. Crash gameplay as Coco, like how she is in the N-Sane trilogy. Might be something like that. I've said this a lot this video. I don't know. Okay, and the last in-game screenshot we have here appears to be in some kind of futuristic setting, and by the looks of it, it's very hard to tell, but I think that might be Coco, which, you know, solidifies my point that Crash, Cortex, and Coco will be playable in this game, and they might have different playstyles. Maybe. I don't know. It just appears that Coco appears to be running into a futuristic town, like a townscape or something. But then again, this game is called It's About Time, so maybe the screenshots we saw Crash in earlier, where he's in the jungle, like Insanity Island, it might be present day, and Cortex is in the past, because in the true ending to Crash 3, spoiler alert, Cortex is taken back to the prehistoric era, where there's all the volcanoes. Granted, he does get turned into a baby, but it might have been that long, you never know. And he's in the prehistoric era. This might be, you know, before he comes back to present day or something, because if this is Crash 4, then it's obviously going to happen after Crash 3, maybe a direct sequel. That would be a pretty cool way to go about things. Like, it happens after the events of the true ending of Crash 3, and it's in prehistoric times. And of course Coco's here doing the future levels. I don't know exactly what she's doing, whether it's a platforming stage or whether she's about to summon a vehicle or something. I don't know, but this game just looks really good. It just looks really good. Right, and here we are in the like the last parts of the trailer, which just shows Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, and shows the release date for the game, which will be October 9th, 2020. That is not far away at all. Like, it's well, I mean, as we've seen, it's going to be on the Xbox One and the PS4, but it might also be coming to the Xbox Series X and the PS5, which I wouldn't blame it if it does, and I do not think there's going to be a Switch port, because we haven't seen a Switch thing for it. We haven't seen the Switch box art, so it might not be coming to the Switch at all. Or, if it does, it'll do an N-Sane trilogy and wait like a year or two before it does. Which, alright, sure, why not? But yeah, this looks like it's the end of the trailer, and it shows the release date, so that's really cool. Shut up! And the final thing we have to talk about today is the little bit after the trailer, which says, buy digitally and get the totally tubular skins. I'm blind, okay? Totally tubular skins, which has Crash and Coco in skins. So then again, the armor we saw Crash in earlier, it might be a skin, you never know. But by the looks of it, this is going to be download exclusive content. And hang on, what's that below? Ah yes, I see the Xbox One logo. Is that Xbox One logo? No, it just says Xbox. The Xbox logo below that, so it might be an Xbox exclusive skins, don't know. But I guess Crash is a 90s mascot, and those are wonderfully 90s, look at them. So that's all the screenshots. Cue the outro sequence. And with that, our little Crash Bandicoot 4 adventure comes to an end, and oh my god. This game, judging by the screenshots, it looks absolutely fantastic already, and I simply cannot wait for this game to be announced, or, well, hell, I can't even wait for it to be released. We got a couple of months yet, so I guess we got to be patient. And those were all the screenshots which was brought out to us, and this looks plausible enough to be real. I think this might be a real leak. Jeez, it's not very often we get a real leak around here, is it? But yeah, that's all I got for today, so I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for another episode of DJB Chat, or indeed any other video in the near future. Apologies if this video seemed less structured than any DJB Chat episode I've ever done in the past. Ordinarily, even though this is an unscripted show, I do have like 1 or 2 talking points to go over. I didn't have it in this one. I literally just had the pictures. You've essentially watched me rambling for like nearly or over 10 minutes. It's like I've recorded twice as much as I do for a normal DJB Chat episode. For today, I've recorded 20 minutes worth of footage. But, better get editing this so I can get this out by Monday or Tuesday. Okay. Alright, so that's all I got for today. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video of mine. Take care.